Hey guys, Jamie Man's Productions on the Jzone with today's gaming topic, which will be on: will smartphones take over the handheld market, meaning that there will be no more PSP Vitas, or just no more consoles from Nintendo and Sony, or maybe one day Microsoft might decide to join in, or Sega, but that's likely not to happen. But meaning just smartphones ruling the handheld market. Now, before I say my opinion and stuff like that, I'll just state both sides of the argument. First off, the side of the smartphone market is that smartphones can do a lot of things. They can have they can do the whole PDA thing better than the PDA does, in that you can organize things. Obviously, you can call people, cameras, the internet. They have all of these features, plus the fact that you can get a lot of casual games on there. Like, you can get the odd Angry Birds game that Angry Birds has sold millions. You can get these little fun games that you can just waste a lot of hours on, and they're really cheap. You can get them for just really small prices, especially compared to what you'll get a portable gaming device, full price game for that, or especially for you get a normal console game. These games are really cheap, really fun, and there's not a lot of depth to them, but you can still, as I said, waste a lot of hours with them. On the other side of the argument, you've got the PSP, you've got the 3DS, or PSP Vitas. It's going to, as they're going to move on to next generation, which have loads of features. But the thing about them, even though they have different features off the side of them doing the hardcore games, is that I feel that they do the games better than the portable systems ever do the games, because there's so much more depth in with these games. Like, you would never see Uncharted portable on your smartphone. I'd never think you will see that. You'll never see, I don't think you would ever see a game like Zelda: The Ocarina of Time 3D on your smartphone, because they do the hardcore gaming. They do that well with what they have, because they have more. They don't have touchscreen control. Actually, the 3DS has touchscreen controls, but you also have the buttons with them. And a lot of these smartphones utilize the touchscreen for you to control certain things. Like, you can't. I don't see myself playing a hardcore fighting game with a touchscreen too much. But if I have buttons there, it'll be so much more easier for me to control the character and really get down to the nitty-gritty things about the characters in each of the fighting games. You know, fighting games can be very technical. So I briefly stated out both sides of the argument, and to me, I'm more in favor of them both coexisting together, because I feel that, yeah, there's more casuals, and there's more casuals intruding even the home consoles, due to obviously Nintendo going, hey, we want to put motion controls, and then Microsoft and Sony somewhat following with the Move and the Kinect, even though the Move kind of flopped. Hopefully they don't make the PS4 totally casual, as I've heard, and I don't think Sony would do that. But I still think there's always going to be those people that want to play their hardcore games on their PSP Vita or on their 3DS. Me, currently, right now, I do not. I've ordered a new PSP, basically because I used to have a PSP, but then it broke, and my DS I sold a while ago. So I used to have both of them, but I kind of got, I would say I somewhat got bored of them, but now I'm ordering a new PSP because I want to play Birth by Sleep and some other games. But me, I'm a guy who actually likes portable gaming. I mean, for the years, I think for the year and a half where I didn't have a portable gaming system, I actually really did miss having just a portable game system. I like the whole idea of being able to play a nice hardcore game when you're out and about. Also, the fact if you got a PSP, you can also use it as a media storage device as well. And Sony's kind of smart with it, because they make sure that their portable systems always have this sort of media thing around them. Nintendo, yeah, they're starting to get into more of that direction, and Nintendo always innovate with their stuff. Like, you know, I don't think you're ever going to see a real, like, proper augmented reality in 3D on a smartphone, whereas Nintendo have gone in that direction. And the fact that Nintendo utilised the Street Pass thing, I don't see that happening on smartphones. Like, the handhelds themselves have really nice features and gimmicks to them that I don't think you can see on smartphones, because a smartphone, they're meant to be built to do everything and have the convenience, but the smartphone's more like a jack of all trades instead of a master of one, whereas the handhelds are usually a master of one trade, because you just won't see top quality games, proper like top quality hardcore challenging games on smartphones, whereas you'll see the cheap casual games which you can just waste hours on. Maybe I can envision something like Minecraft being on a smartphone, because Minecraft, yeah, is a hardcore game, but it's very, very simple. But like, I'm not saying that. What I'm trying to say is, I feel that the PSP VR and the 3DS, they probably won't sell as much as they did last generation, due to the less of a demand for it, not just because of the smartphones, but just because of the economical climate that we're in right now. But I still think they'll always be there, because there'll always be people that want to buy these portable systems. And one thing I probably think will happen, the next generation of the Nintendo handheld console and the next generation of the PlayStation handheld console, I know this is really, really far along the line, even if they do produce next ones, but I reckon they will utilize some type of calling system other than Skype, just a proper sort of calling system like the smartphones utilize, because it will be a really smart move for them to do that, because people would obviously love to have their hardcore games along with being able to call people. I mean, if I had a system that had done really hardcore games, had a good media features, and could call people, that would be my first idea for a phone. I would instantly gravitate to that, because I'm a hardcore gamer, and it's convenient to have all your games, have everything in one space like that. And that's the pull of the handhelds, just the fact that you can play really nice hardcore games with them. Especially since the PSP Vita is utilizing features where you can have a save file on your PSP Vita of a game, you can play that and then put it on your PS3. Just that sort of interchangeable thing is really cool as well. So honestly, to answer that question, I feel that they always will coexist, but the smartphones will have an effect on the sales of the 3DS, the PSP Vita. But if Nintendo and Sony manage to add on this phone sort of feature, it will be a smart move. But anyway, this has been my thoughts. What do you think? Do you think the convenience of a smartphone will beat out the just the hardcoreness of a home handheld console, or do you think that more hardcore people will just gravitate towards the handheld and still buy them, and the smartphones will still be doing their things? Or just tell me your thoughts anyway. This has been J-Man Seductions on the Jzone, little gaming topic here. Catch me next time in the week on the gaming topic for Friday. Live and learn, good luck, and God bless.